Let's talk about 3D printing. Alright guys, so I've been getting a lot of questions and I've seen lots of questions on the internet about 3D printing. 3D printing, 3D printing. What is 3D printing? Well, this isn't the video for that. But I am going to talk about how strong 3D prints can be. Now, I use the Ultimaker 2 and it is a fantastic printer for what I'm doing with it. And here you can see this is actually a GoPro mount for something that I'm working on. And as you can see here, it's not complete. I actually stopped it halfway through because something went wrong. But this serves a great demonstration of how strong 3D prints are. Now, this was printed with a 30% infill. Now, what that means is, as you can see, that little honeycomb pattern there, 30% of this model is solid. And it has a 0.05 millimeter skin thickness, I call it, which is the distance, basically those thicker lines you see on the outside. It's like a shell. It has a 0.05 millimeter skin thickness shell, I guess you could call it. Now, as you can see, that honeycomb, 30% infill. So this thing isn't even 50% solid. So a lot of people think that, you know, certain 3D prints are not durable and whatnot. And depending on how you print them, you're right. Like if I printed this with 10%, maybe even, you know, 5%, it'd be a lot more flimsy, but this isn't even solid. Now, this was also printed with a 0.15 millimeter layer height. So that means each layer that it prints, it's going up by 0.15 millimeters. Now, this thing is strong. I don't think you guys realize how strong 3D prints are. Now, as you can see here, I'm taking it with my hands, my fingers. Let's see if I can get this to focus for you guys. I'm taking this and I'm trying to bend it here. See, it bent a little there, but you guys see how strong that is? Make sure I can show you. Like, let's say this piece right here. Like, full force, you hear it creak a little, but man, that's strong. Like, I'm breaking a sweat. I'm not even kidding, guys. Like, this is strong. So, if you see something 3D printed, I want you guys to respect how much work went into it and how strong it can really be. Now, this is just PLA plastic, and let's see if I can really try to break this. There. Man. See, that took a lot of work. Now, we can even examine this now. So there you can see where it broke. And that was actually the weakest spot because of how tall this is, and this is the thinner portion. So I had more leverage. See, if I tried to break this little chunk off, that'd be almost impossible because of how small and rugged it is. But if you look in here, it's just a total honeycomb of plastic, PLA plastic. And man, this stuff is strong, guys. Like, for example, this little piece that I broke off. Let's see if I can wrap my hands around the camera here and try to break it for you. Man, like, that took a lot of work, and for something that doesn't need much strength, 3D printing's pretty awesome. And for something so cheap, you know, this maybe was 0.6 grams of PLA plastic, and I figured the math out. Basically, every gram for me of PLA is about 8 cents of material. So, roughly, this cost me around $1. And sure, you know, this is garbage because one, I had to stop it halfway through because there were some issues, and also I just broke part of it. But either way, definitely appreciate how strong 3D printing and 3D printed parts can be. But you know, the smaller you get, you know, it can get more fragile. But I just thought I'd make this video a little bit different. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.